I love when it kind of zones out to where you can see underwater while you're above water, and it's like that crystal clear view.
Yes.
Yes. There was a way to do that on Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time that I used a lot to try to like observe where the fish were.
Sorry, I'm just remembering that Scatola.
Oh,
Boar is dead.
long live the boar.
There are a lot of just dead spaces near this island too. I'm out across from some of the rocks, and there's just nothing down here.
Well, the one
Yes.
journal entry did say there were other scouts before us, so man, there was a lot of seaweed here.
Yes. Well, I mean, I found 55 of them. Um, but yeah, if we can hang out long enough for those to get rejuvenated, that'd be very nice.
Do we even know if that's a thing?
No, I don't. But I figure there's enough space I'm exploring up above that we're going to be here for a semi decent amount of time, so. And I, of course, can wiki it, but I've been trying to avoid the wiki and as many things about this as possible ever since we got it. Like, I'd
Makes
Is
seen
sense.
that
other YouTubers playing the game and doing things, but I'm like, nah. All I've seen is, like, the basics. The going to the other islands. Like, the place we were just at, where we climbed that tower to get that one person, I had seen before. That's about as far as I've seen other people play this game.
do we know if the shark gate's still good?
I doubt it.
Yeah, it seems to only last about 15 seconds, maybe.
I think it lasts a little bit longer, but it also depends on, if we're helping to protect it.
Right.
Maybe that's why she's crying. So you know that, oh god, that display I told you about that had the antenna?
Yeah.
There's one on this island too.
Oh.
It's slightly different in appearance, but it's here. And again, there's no seeming interaction that I could have with it. There was a crate, ow, that had
Oh,
stuff.
I got a recipe for vegetable soup.
Oh, good. Once we get the stuff for that, that will greatly replenish our hunger.
All right, I'm gonna try and swim back to the raft, but I have a baby controlling the mouse, so wish me luck.
Good luck. Ow. Uh-oh. I may die. I'm going to attempt to get down as close to the bottom of the shore as I can, just in case. I'm being attacked by Jerkbird. Ooh, what?
We need a cooking pot, and then it's 4 potatoes and 4 of the beets that have been growing. I don't think it's cooked ones, so I'll have to stop cooking them, but I can grow a bunch.
Beautiful. I will, we have the ability to make a cooking pot, I believe. I will check to see what the cost is on that. That is food. A cooking pot. We need planks, plastic, metal, bolt, and vine goo, all of which we can readily have right now. So I will make that when I get back.
We have a lot of seaweed now.
Yes.
We're gonna go through it though. All right. Quick note, because it's been happening the past couple times we've past couple islands we've visited. Somebody keeps taking out all the water out of one of our 2 water dispensers and not replenishing it. Oh, sure.
I've not taken any water. Not recently. I took out one drink from one water. Ooh, one click.
Is it the ones on the top or the bottom?
Bottom.
It's also possible that that was something that happened with the reset.
No, it's before the reset. Oh, stupid birds. All right.
See, I hear you replenishing water. I'm on the island, and I hear you dumping it in there. Just did it again. It's like some weird form of superpower. All right, heading back to the boat. I'm going to check seaweed on the way.
Woohoo! Just found 2 more metal.
Sounds like something you would do.
Because it's something I just did.
Daddy and I play Timber all the time. That so bug? Ow! Shark bit my butt.
So I think this thing has proximity chat because when you're close to me, it sounds different than when you're further away.
Interesting, because it's only Mumble that we're talking through, so there shouldn't be any way for the game to know that.
When you're next to me, I can hear you differently than when we're on Mumble.
Interesting. There might be an in-game chat that,
I think it is, but I think it's pushed to chat by default.
Interesting.
Just go ahead and tell her there's strange things always happening on TF2 and leave it at that.
Strange things are always happening on Craft TF2.
You traitor.
I also found a recipe for juice, which I believe what happens is it will replenish our food and water like beyond the limits of the bar.
Okay.
Oh! Oh! 1 second.
Did you take the research table with you?
No! I'll show you in a minute here. This thing is empty. I'm going to move it. This is the cooking pot. But where's the recipe? Here.
Nice.
Look. So we don't have a juicer, so eventually I'll move the recipe for the juice over to here. But we need... Go! Shark attack!
On it.
Bird attack! Okay, so... raw potato, beets. Do you have beets that you can cook? Okay.
Beets are in there. There's 20 of them. I've been ever since I found the recipe. I took them all over there. That way nobody cooks them like me because I'll cook them. And then I have 12 potatoes in my inventory.
Excuse me. 1 potato. And 4 beets.
Oh, I thought it was just a combination of them.
Oh, I need water. 1 second. I will replenish that water in a minute. 1 second. What do we do? Oh, okay. There we go. Oh,
Do that.
beautiful. I was afraid we might need a battery.
Oh no, I had put wood on it while you were away.
Wait, before I built it. Okay, now let me get my cup and I'll start replenishing the water.
Me and Little Biss are gonna be away for the keys for a minute.
Okay. Oh, and Krath. I feel bad because you keep forgetting to replenish the water. So, there you go.
Third one?
Now, yep, now you have 3 of them that you can forget to replenish. Ooh. Oh, we need a clay bowl. Okay, well. Oh. Okay, so I've got good news, bad news, and good news.
Are you going to share it at all?
I'm finishing up a project up here. So, we're going to need another container. The cooking, the way that it works is there is an extra cost to it. It's a stupid cost. It's a cost that we used to complain about in Minecraft, so I'm pretty sure you'll be upset about it. But one of the extra resources is it's going to cost a clay bowl every single time you use it. The bowls do not get... Apparently, you also eat the bowl. But it seems to give you a secondary... Like, look at the hunger bar. There is a secondary set of drainage, which does not seem to drain as fast. So I'm going to build a container here, and we'll have empty and full bowls of soup. So that builds us 1 bowl, but that fills me up very, very full. So, Kraft, come here. When you have a second, can you upstairs? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes,
What's the last thing you heard?
there's an extra cost to it.
Apparently I muted myself again. It's just like in Minecraft, where it used to consume a bowl. So can you come upstairs, please?
All right, one moment.
So we have to craft bowls, and when we eat the soup, it will use the bowl up too. The bowl only costs 2 clay, but here, pick up that bowl. Now come over here and scoop the soup out and eat the soup. And it gives us a secondary hunger bar. So when you eat it, you see, and
Ooh.
so that seems to drain slower. So what we're going to do is build another thing up here and start making that. It only costs any combination of 4 beets and potatoes. And of course a bowl.
Dark tack.
But that doesn't seem too bad for the drainage because it's not draining that much. The juice recipe that we have does the same thing with that, and it costs 1 mango, 2 bananas, which we'll have to get, and I'm guessing that's just water, but I'm not sure.
Coconut.
Oh, and a coconut. That sounds actually really good. Not for the wife, but for me, it sounds delicious.
My only concern is the consumption of the clay bowl. I'm sorry, but clay is not that much of a renewable resource. Now, if it were a plastic bowl, that'd be a bit more reasonable.
So right now, we have 47 clay, and 2 clay makes 4 bowls. Clay, we're not using too much clay now that we've got the plastic scrap rope. Now that we have the furnaces made. Once we got the furnaces made, we don't really go through the clay like we used to. Also, I wonder...
I'm gonna need a scarecrow.
Okay. I will work on one in just a second. Bird is dead.
Beginner bird hunter, congratulations.
Thank you. You know what's weird? It didn't show me as getting it, but it did show me as getting it when you killed the bird, and then proceeded to desecrate its corpse.
I wasted a lot of wood desecrating its corpse. Show some respect.
Why is that bird back?
Desecrate its corpse, make an example of it.
If it were up to you, we would just have corpses dangling off the side of the ship.
If it's effective, don't question it.
Okay. Scarecrow has returned. All right. Should we? I'm gonna go look for. I'm gonna put my stuff away, and then I'm gonna go look for seaweed again one more time before we leave.
I'm gonna look around the island for a few minutes while I have a few hands.
Okay.
All right, give me a moment. I can put out a bait. Do you have any more pre-made?
I have one in my inventory. I'm gonna get bit by the shark and come back and give it to you.
It's odd priorities.
I was about to say, you don't have to do it in precisely that order if you don't want to.
All right, I'm gonna put the shark bait down for you. There you go.
Well, okay.
Oh, well, it's in the water then. Hi, shark.
Yeah, shark's on it. Okay, you guys are safe for the moment.
He was chasing me, and I was almost to the island when he asked, and I realized it was sitting in my inventory next to one of the food chests.
Yeah. See how much longer that food seems to last, Krath?
Yeah.
There are 44 bowls upstairs. So we'll start making some of those, and we'll make some more growing bins for the potatoes and beets.
Yeah. By the way, I've been doing a decent bit of fishing here in the past 10 minutes. If I need to make more bait, I can do that. Just letting you know.
Alrighty.
I got puffered.
I'm exploring the rest of it, but the seaweed does not seem to have regrown.
The shark is off the bait.
And that would be me drowning. I'll
Uh-oh,
be okay.
sorry.
I'll be okay. I just wasn't paying attention. Incidentally, the pufferfish attack seems to be suicidal. Which makes me wonder if killing him is where we get the explosive powder.
An
That
interesting
would be
idea.
interesting.
Also, makes me wonder if that's just a little bit Subnautica inspired.
That's why I thought it might be where we get the explosive powder.
Oh yeah, good point.
But no, because I had the exact same thought. I'm like, wow, that is Subnautica flashbacks. Kamikaze fish were obnoxious.
Well, at least they give out a loud screech so you knew they were coming, unlike a creeper.
I mean, a loud screech and a subtle. It's about the same.
Yeah, a loud screech when it's on its way to you versus when it's about to blow up because it's already right next to you.
In my mind, it's just coming up to you going, psst, boom! There's a, YouTube channel called Game Theory, and it's just about different things, like how different stuff in games work, and figuring out lore of games and stuff of that. And one of his theories is that the ow, the creepers. There's like a species of moss that is like spontaneously Oh, I'm dead. In the water. So the only coordinates I could give you is if you're on the raft and you face the island, head to the right. I'm in relatively shallow water. I got puffer fished. But there's a species of moss that is like combustible, and so he's like, "Oh yeah, if you go by this, it could be these," and it's an interesting channel.
Of course, you have to die when it's so hard to see everything because of the overcast.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I only die inconveniently. I live inconveniently. Why would my death be any less so?
Okay, good news. I just killed the shark.
Oh, nice.
Wasn't even trying to. It was just like he took a chunk out of the raft before I could get to him. So as he swam under the raft later, I just kind of jumped on top of him and stabbed him and said, "Okay, press E to grab." I'm like, "Oh."
On a side note, I was trying to kill the pufferfish. It did not go well. So, I don't know how far out I am. I'm still in resource-rich areas.
Okay. Would Miss Abyss need help finding you?
Probably.
Let me chase away this bird.
I've been looking since he said he was dead, and I still haven't found him. But I was nowhere near the raft, so I'm just now getting to that area.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, I'm taking it craft in the water. Yep.
She saw you and thought, "Yeah, I found him."
Yeah, sorry. I jumped in the water and immediately there was like this metal ore glowing. I was like, "Oh, okay, metal ore, like the thing we need like the most of."
I mean, I think I need a little bit more than metal ore at the moment.
You just need a place to sleep, okay? That's not that old. Now, are you in like shallow water, deep water?
I should be in mostly shallow water. I'm under the water, but it should be shallow-ish. I see the sea receding enough on my screen. I believe I was heading towards a beach. There was not a dead area around me. There was seaweed and other things.
You really got to learn to die more conveniently, my man.
I've made my statement on that matter.
But you're on the side with the raft. At least you think so, right?
He said he was pretty sure it was to the right.
Yes, like if you were on the raft and looking at the ocean, or at the not at the ocean, at the island, I went to the right, going towards those seaweed groves. Um, I'm not sure how far out I went. If you go too far right, you get into like a dead zone that goes mostly around the island. I did not hit that. I might have been close to it, but I did not get into the dead area.
Oh, good news, it's daylight, so it should help.
Right. I think that was the most inconvenient part. Is it was storming and dark, and we can't see anything.
Well, if it's stormy and dark, that increases the chance of death anyway. Oh, I found him.
So,
Yay!
as far as my description goes, was it useful?
Yes. In a general area I expected to find you, yes. So I'm just picking up some sand that happens
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
right
yeah.
here. Like anything that's like that, I just sand. I've got a little bit of clay on me.
Well, and the clay just became more useful again.
Yep. Okay. This should be good.
Yeah, I think on the easy difficulty, which we're not on, I think we're on normal. On the easy difficulty, when you die, you can just respawn and be fine. On here, when you die, you can respawn, but you'll lose 2/3 of your inventory.
Yeah, I saw that as an option. It's like, nah.
Right. Just wait. We'll find you eventually.
Yeah. By the way, I'm taking a very, very slight detour here just to take a look at the seaweeds, and they have not responded.
Okay.
So I'm guessing so long as we're within like render range, they're not going to. That's just a guess, but it would make sense. Because this does not seem to be the sort of game that would encourage camping, especially if if sparse resources were to respawn. Like, it doesn't
Right.
feel like it would jive with the way the game works.
I'm wondering if eventually we'll be able to cut down these canes, and if there's sugar cane, which would help us make explosives.
That is true.
Because we haven't made any of those shear thingies that we have a recipe for.
No, we have not. I assumed they were just for sheep. I want to find sheep so that we could get wool, because we need wool. Eventually, we could have livestock, which will need sheep and chicken for sure, because that will give us eggs and wool as a ready supply.
Oh, and he's heading right for us.
I think he bit me.
No, he got me.
Oh, okay.